Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. You stop him right at the 24.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Gators have first and 10 here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you just throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun running play call. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. With the return, it's Hunt. Almost out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. They got him down out near the 40. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his back. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Bringing pressure. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop for the offense pinned back. Catch made on the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. takes the snap and takes off on the run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. Are we going to see a repeat? The last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try the right here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner blood down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try the right side on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
I'm serious. The offense going for it. Inside their own 30. Throws to the tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Hands off to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. A smart ball to the first one. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. It's a draw to the back. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gators are in the red zone now. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, the energy really building that quickly. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Florida offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw to the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. As the first down is still going. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Seminoles looking to cash in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they're running on the toss. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Noles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Florida offense will take over.
Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The ball carrier at the 1 minute. Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Running back carry ball. Gain of 3. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Catch made on the left side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida State 42, Florida 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Florida 14.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things see him.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
They've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Florida State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On first down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Let's go!
The pickup is just 3 yards. That was 3rd down and 7. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
trying for a fourth down completion. There's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
And sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Knowles. And this one is getting ugly.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Press coverage now from the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators with first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Escapes the sack. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard.